So, how did you get started with chocolate?
When I was in college, I started studying herbology and nutrition and realized that it was really terrible for your diet to have any kind of sugar or white flour or things like that. And so we decided to just cut all that out and try to find healthier products. And you know, going to the store, it was really hard to find any kind of treat without sugar. And so one day Jake was just like, well, let's make chocolate.
And we did.
And you did.
We did. And you know, the idea was that we'd looked into these, you know, the cocoa beans and saw how extremely healthy they were for you, and just were shocked that, you know, they're off the charts. They got so many health benefits, and it's like we should just make a bar.
The antioxidants in chocolate are like way higher than blueberries and acai berries. It's crazy.
So we decided just to make a chocolate bar that could maintain all the medicinal properties. That was our goal. Like, make it as healthy as we can and keep it simple. Don't have all the additives and other stuff in there. Just do an authentic, what does real chocolate taste like? And
make it without the sugar. So it's just made with the honey granules, and
that's right.
We don't heat it up really to high temperatures to try to preserve those antioxidants. And so it's just been a trial and error over the years trying to find
lots of error.
Lots of error.
Lots of error. And
lots of failed attempts. Yeah.
So
cool. Okay. So give me a brief synopsis of how it's made. So you start with the cocoa beans.
Sure.
In their whole form, and then you grind them up, and then you put them in the...
So we import the beans from the Dominican Republic, and we hope to get them from other places too. Just at the moment, that's where we're getting them from.
Okay.
And so the beans come to us in a nib form, so they've already been fermented and roasted and winnowed at the, you know, at the farms. And so then we get it in there, or in here, and we put them in the machine we have right here, the micron, and conch it down. And the micron is like it's a ball mill essentially, and we throw them in there. We throw in our honey granules, and it just breaks it all down. And when it's gone through that process, and you look at it, it looks perfect. You just want to stick your head in there and suck it, you know. But the reality is that micron doesn't refine it good enough, though. There's little tiny specks of cocoa, 3-roll mill that will get out any of the imperfections and, you know, make sure we're down to a good, what do they call them?
The viscosity, whatever.
No, the micrometer of it. It's got to be right around 30 microns is what we're after as far as the size of the actual product. That way we don't taste it. You put it in your mouth, and if you taste grit and stuff, then you got a chocolate that hasn't been refined very much. It should just be smooth.
Okay.
And our taste buds can't get below 30 microns. So that's our goal, is to get to that point where you can't taste any texture in there.
Okay.
And then from that point we
put it in this machine,
temper it, and then we put it in our molds, and as long as it's tempered properly, when you take it out of the molds, you'll get a nice snap, and it will have a nice glossy sheen on it, and it looks pretty.
So it sounds actually kind of, it's really fickle. You know, you're off just a few degrees on your tempering, and, you know, everything's messed up. So.
Right. So lots of trial and error to get to the point where you just break it and it's perfect.
Exactly.
So the ingredients are just honey granules and cocoa beans. That's it. That's it. And then you have the bonbons, which have a few different fillings and stuff, just like your normal chocolate.
Right. And in my bonbons, I don't use any refined sugar, but I do add like maple syrup to some of them.
Okay.
My raspberry, I really like it. I bake my own raspberry jam with honey, and then I use that as part of the ganache.
Okay.
Well, and in addition to that, though, a lot of people don't understand. You know, it sounds like we've dumbed it down with just a bar, or, you know, just adding a bean. But the reality is, we by keeping it simple like that, you taste real beans, and they have their own flavors to them. And so we have our Quisquilla, has a very berry flavor to it, like these dark berry notes. And that's what it really is. It's not blueberry flavoring.
We didn't add blueberries to
the bar. There's nothing in there.
The chocolate itself tastes like that.
And then same with our Taino bean. It has really roasted flavors to it, kind of like a coffee flavor. I don't know, I think of earthy
Nutty.
tones. Yeah, kind of nutty. Some mass-produced. We want it all to taste identical. It's each bar can be unique in its own way, and so that's the benefits of doing small batches like we're doing.
Cool. And then, what are the health benefits of this chocolate? I saw on your website you got like, was it 7,200 antioxidants per bar or something, which is just like through the roof compared to anything else, right?
Right.
So there's some health benefits to this too. It's not just about a dessert, a fancy dessert. It's like more than that.
Exactly. Yeah. So you get the chocolate, has a lot of the antioxidants. It has a lot of magnesium in it, zinc. What else?
I don't recall everything else.
Go to our website.
Yeah, right.
Chocolate.com.
But I know it's a good brain food. You know, we had a friend of ours who had been injured and had trauma to his brain, and that was the thing the doctor said to do was, hey, eat dark chocolate. And I was like, hey, thank you.
Yeah.
So a good brain food is also great for your cardiovascular system in general, your veins, keeping them limber. It's great for your heart. So there's benefits all over.
Yeah, and I have a blood sugar problem, so I can't eat sugars, but if I just have a couple squares of dark chocolate a day, it doesn't affect my blood sugar at all. It's really nice. If I eat the bonbons, I can have like maybe one a week. It messes with it a little more, but the bars are great.
Cool. Okay.
And of course, honey itself has its own medicinal properties as well. So, but that was our main goal. It's like, hey, let's try and keep this as authentic, as natural as we can, which actually poses the question, why Deity chocolate? And that was the reason. It's like we wanted to keep it as natural as he made it. You know, you can call it Mother Earth, call it God, call it whatever you want to call it, but it's as natural as we can keep it and want to eat it. You know, go and throw a handful of cocoa nibs down your throat, and they don't taste that great.
Right. So you're just like one step beyond eating a handful of cocoa beans and a handful of honey.
Yeah. And they're both two superfoods. That's the other thing. It's like honey's a superfood, cocoa nibs are a superfood. It's like you're combining two exceptional.
It's the ultimate win-win.
Yeah.
It's the ultimate win-win.
That's Deity chocolate.
Cool. Okay. All right. One more question, and then Mission of Mercy. I saw that on your website. That sounds really cool. So a portion of everything you sell goes to that. What is Mission of Mercy?
Mission of Mercy is a group out of Lander that I came in contact with, some doctors that get together, and they wanted me to join them because I know Spanish, and so I'm just grunt labor. But I go with them on this trip, and we try to go every other year down to Honduras.
Okay.
And the thing that's unique about them, and they're different than most service missions, is that they go to the boonies. They go to where people.
They live in tents and sleep on concrete.
Yeah,
and dirt.
There's no roads. We travel by boat.
By boat or walking.
Or you're hiking. Yeah, it's like
so they offer medical services to the Aborigine tribes down in Honduras.
Wow. Okay.
They're called La Mosquitia.
Yeah.
The mosquitoes.
And they really have no medical services down there. So the work they do is life-saving. It's life-changing. It's amazing.
So it's just something we felt was worth supporting. So if we can contribute in that way, and of course give some of our time to go down with them, it's awesome.
Very cool.
So
very cool. And then a portion of every sale goes to them, or
we'll do a ratio we can do, and our services as well.
Okay.
Down there, and there's only probably 4 dentists and 4 doctors is what they average.
Small group.
Going down, it's a pretty small group, but you're getting direct service, direct contact. It's not some major identity where you never know where your money really goes.
Right.
You know, it's going right to the people, which we love.
So on our website, you have the option to donate to the Mission of Mercy if you want, or buy chocolate, and a portion of it can go to
Mission of Mercy.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. All right. Well, thank you so much, guys. That was
Thanks,
great. Cool. All right. So it'll take me a little while to edit all of that.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably a lot more than you